All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to turn towards the east, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachad, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's out there teaching and preaching in truth and in sincerity. I'm the brother Bontalamai from the GMS Memphis camp, back with another GMS inspirational scripture of the week. And the scripture I want to bring out today is this is Hebrews chapter 3, verse 13, where it says, "But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin." So that word exhort goes into encourage, you know what I'm saying? So like it says, but exhort one another daily. In other words, encourage one another daily. You know, that's why we have a church. That's why we have and a church is, like the scriptures say, where two or more are gathered. That's what the Lord said. Where two or more are gathered, there I am. So a church is not a physical building. It's us men standing out on these highways and hedges. We are the church. And we, like it says, but exhort one another daily. We encourage one another daily with word of the day scriptures, making sure that we are on point, blessing one another. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Kakadash Baraka Thumb to my church. You know, that's exhorting one another, you know, taking counsel with the leaders and the elders of the church, you know. What the scriptures say, that's in Corinthians. No, that's in Proverbs. Where in Proverbs 27 verse 17 it says, "Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend," meaning that we make each other better by exhorting one another, by learning from one another, and you know, by teaching each other, you know, and staying on each other as far as keeping the commandments, staying on each other as far as keeping you know, eating right, drinking, you know what I'm saying, drinking water on a daily basis, you know, that's exhorting. And I'm gonna read that scripture one more time. Hebrews 3, chapter 13, it says, "But exhort one another daily, while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin." So that's my scripture of the day. I hope it was edifying. Shalom.